So your change of direction work for the second change of direction day of the week or Thursday of every week is going to be 2 new exercises. You'll need 3 cones for the first one. I don't have enough space to make this accurate, but you'll basically set a cone down. That'll be your start cone. The next cone needs to be about 10 yards straight out in front of it. And then we're going to put another cone about 5 yards to one side. And the way that it'll work is the first round you do the drill, you'll have the cone set up on one side. So mine's set up on the right side of the top cone right now. The next time you go through during your rest break, slide the back cone over so that you're going to go the other direction. So you'll do 1 rep right, 1 rep left, and alternate each time. So this one's a closeout to defensive slide or shuffle to retreating. So you'll accelerate to the front cone. It needs to be a pretty good acceleration. These are still going to be 3/4 speed. Break down into a defensive position, and then I want you to defensive slide from the top cone to the outside cone. So get low, turn your feet out, do what you do best. And then when you hit this cone, we're going to pop out of that defensive slide, open our hips, and run back to the back cone. Once you get back to the back cone, you can reset and go again. So it'd be a sprint forward, break down, shuffle across, turn your hips, and run back to the back cone. Again, this setup is 10 yards. The lateral setup is 5 to 6 or 7 yards. Give yourself enough space so that you can get a couple of good reps in, but I don't want it to be too far. The second one in the series that you'll do is called the D-cell twist. Now I'm gonna set this up so that you can see it from the side. But when you do this, you won't have to pick any cones up. You can just use the 10-yard cones, your starting cone and the cone right in front of it, to do this drill. And so we try to do some twist decelerations earlier during the season. But basically all I want you to do is jog back and forth in between those 2 cones, 10 yards away. And you're gonna plant your back foot. There's almost not enough space, but it's basically plant, foot goes in the ground. I'll do it slow. It's gonna be plant, can't do it slow. You're gonna jog, plant. Jog, 1, plant. So that foot that stops you opens you up, and then your back foot plants from the ground. The shape that you're trying to make is this shape here, and that's your back foot that's stopping you. So if I'm running at you slow motion, it's going to be plant, pivot. T-step is stop. That's all you got to do. 1 or 2 steps into the line, let your hips turn, square yourself back up the same direction you just came from. Hopefully that demo helped. It's pretty tough to do in this small space, and that's even tougher to do in slow motion. But those will be the 2 drills you'll bounce back and forth in between. You'll do those repeating for rounds, same way we've done all the rest of them. Again, you don't have to change the cone setup. You can just manipulate the back cone, sliding it across so that you can go both directions. Wherever that back cone or starting cone is set up at, use that 10-yard gap to do your twist decels.